And I hate to be negative. If you want to say this negative, R-Truth's contract is not getting renewed. Like R-Truth, like one of them people that like you make a job for him. Like no matter how stupid it sounds, like he could be like the president of air, of people that people breathe. He deserves a job, like to be a lifer there. He did not get released, guys. His contract is not getting renewed, along with Carlito. And I love how the internet was so upset that the Judgment Day bunker got raided with. There's no 2K or TV anymore, which I thought was funny. But
the other thing I like, his bowl where his apple was kept in, they had that tipped upside down with the Grim Reaper logo on it.
Yeah, Dom was able to sneak a Carlito shirt in on the segment on Raw. But as you guys know, when it comes to these releases, I know like somebody like R-Truth, we all know and love, but the Patriots released Tom Brady. They let him walk. So everybody's expendable. If you guys can understand that analogy, but I'll just say R-Truth, a national treasure. We could do a top 10 list of just the thing, not even matches, just the moments and laughs that he has given us. And many times he made people break characters. So I'm really, really sad to see R-Truth go, because like even like the stuff with Mello recently was fantastic. He's like, I'm him. No, you're Carmelo. It's just fantastic. But go ahead.
I mean, it's still wild. I mean, in reverse order, like it's just wild that he had a match. He had Jeff Cobb's debut.
Yeah.
Or I guess his second match on SmackDown, his first match in ring gear, has that on SmackDown. And then what? He helps Jimmy later in the night and he's just gone. Just gone. Yeah, week before he challenges for the WWE title. And like, cool, fictitiously, like if you want to like extend that 17 reign a little farther, like I loved it. Obviously, just a dream fantasy. Somebody said, like, you know, if Cody didn't beat Roman at 40, it's like, oh, if he can wait and beat him at SummerSlam, Roman will break Hogan's record. It's another thing to get away from. Well, I saw somebody give a theory. Well, if R-Truth could win the title and like Cena could just win it back, he'll be at 18 reigns, and that way R-Truth will then be the oldest WWE champion of all time, erasing Vince McMahon.
It's funny because I was watching when he came out on SmackDown to face Jeff Cobb. I refuse to call him JC Mateo. So I was watching that, and I was telling Angel, like, you know how old he is? Because I was like, this dude's like is like in his almost mid 50s. He looks great. He looks better than most people. Young, like even people in their 30s.
Shout out to your boy Ricochet, still in the Super Bowl hat.
That's one thing I'll say I like about him. And we all know the other reason. But I'm sad to see R-Truth go, and it's also interesting now because like WWE, like they're not wrong for letting people's contracts expire. They're not wrong, guys. If you're a sport, I just gave the analogy about Tom Brady. If you're a sports fan, this stuff happens to your favorite players all the time. But there's speculation now that the Miz contract is up at the end of the month, at the end of June or July, I believe, and he may be gone because he's wiped everything about WWE off of his socials. And he was somebody that I thought about too, because during the Triple H era, he's had his moments, but he has not had the moments like he had when Vince was around. So thoughts on the Miz potentially leaving as well?
Again, who the hell ever thought I'd say? I mean, man, it doesn't. It's one of those things. You got to think about everything he does outside of the ring. Like, he's an ambassador for the company. He can do the Make-A-Wish. He can go do press. He can. I mean, he's a WWE guy. Somebody like you said would think a WWE lifer. However, yes, has his WWE career been long? Yeah, but the guy he ain't that old. Like, for that reason, you don't got to think he's got to stop. He's one of the guys, kind of like, I know there's got to be more examples than just Dolph Ziggler, but like somebody that could go to NXT that's been on the main roster, that like he could go do a storyline with the world title, like the NXT world title, and like, you know, stay busy down there.
Yeah, there's nothing that Miz can't do. There's not. He's been fantastic, and he's showed that he could do any and everything, especially for the company. Like him in NXT would be great because I think they could still use a little bit of star power here and there. And like I said, I like the fact that guys go back and forth between NXT, and it's not really much of a downgrade. It's kind of like all one cohesive universe.
So just on the Triple H and R-Truth note, I was going to make this point, but also if the Miz leaves, that Walmart 3-pack is going to be really, really funny in hindsight.
Well, if anybody's in the belts and it hits clearance, there's your belts.
I don't see it hitting clearance just because it might be two specific wrestlers last elites.
True.